Good morning, everyone. Live video with Dr. Mom, bodybuilding series. I think it's number 6 on this one. Today I'm going to get the courage up to do my before shots, and it's very scary. Like, I've been trying to talk myself out of it all morning, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be brave and just do it, and hopefully I'll get other posts from other people who are brave enough to do it. So we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. I thought this morning I'd talk a little bit about some research I've been doing, though. Yesterday I watched quite a bit on Lewis Howes, and what he did is he did it on a series of basically losing weight, fat burning, things like that. And he had some really, really interesting, very interesting people on there. One of them, okay, what it was called was the 6 Secrets to Burning Body Fat. The first guy that talked about, his name is Mark Sisson, and I guess he's got a book called Primal Endurance. It sounded more like a keto plan. Now I was wondering on my keto, because I love keto, my body loves it. I think because I have somewhat of an insulin resistance, I think that's why I do well on it. Anyway, I lost 35 pounds. I've been able to keep it off. I still have more to go, as you'll see when I do my shots. I've got about 14% body fat and about 25 pounds, 30 maybe, before I can do competition. Good morning, Harold. Nice to see you on here. Thanks for joining me. I wanted to get this out of the way before I get I've got a ton of work to do. I've got flooring to finish. I have to get ready for my cabinets coming in. I got to pack my whole kitchen, and all the old cabinets and but anyway. So, his plan, this Mark session, was real food, and that's what Code Red is, real food, water, and sleep. And I found absolutely that works. Good morning, getting ready to leave to Kingman to see, oh my gosh, I'm so freaking jealous. Well, you drive super careful, Harold. Are you guys getting together for a reunion, or is it, I did see postings of Darla's passing. Please give everyone my love. I'm thinking of you guys all. You know that I understand, and my heart is with you. Love, love, love that girl. So, okay, drive careful though. I'm going to get back to my bodybuilding, how to burn body fat, basically, because that's where I'm right in the middle of it. So I went off of keto a little bit. No, my cousin Dennis is down. Oh gosh. Okay, well, you give everyone a hug for me. And have just a super great time. That's going to be neat. We have probably at least, oh my goodness, I'm going to say, looking outside, 4 inches of snow out. I love it. I've been wanting snow because we just haven't had enough. And I think it's supposed to snow here for the next week or so, week or longer. So I'm excited for it. Also, the ski, we have a ski hill here, and they can get people in for business. And we all know that businesses need business right now. So anyway, keto, you know, the principle is real food. You can eat bacon, he says. I have been eating bacon. I just switched on my plan now to turkey bacon. I like it. I just don't know if I'm getting enough fat in to keep my body full. I have been experiencing some hunger. I've been a little hungry, but it's okay. It's all right to be hungry. I'm going to push through it. He's had me on 1,000 calories, 1,214, and so far I'm staying down in weight. So it seems to be okay. At this stage of the competition, or before competition, they don't want you to drop a lot of calories. They want you to build muscle. So that's what I'm trying to concentrate on. Okay, so let's see. Well, so he's saying you go from craving food, you have lower glucose, which I know, you don't burn glucose, which is all the sugar we eat. You turn to ketones in your brain. And I did watch somebody who was a bodybuilder doing keto, so I'm still got that in my mind, but I'm willing to give the supplements and things, you know, a try. I've been on them a few weeks. I haven't been gaining a lot of weight, so I'm in so far. Let's see. Ketones do give you clarity. I feel like lately I've been forgetting things, so I'm taking notes. It seems like I was in a bit of a brain fog for the little while, and I did notice when you go over into burning ketones, you sometimes get sort of a fluish feeling, a little bit of headaches, things like that for about a week. Now I'm fat adapted, so I think I could go in pretty easily. Let's see. So he figures it takes 21 days to cut out sugars and simple carbs. So more of the sweet carbs like potatoes and starchy ones, and all sugar. I don't keep sugar in my house at all. Let's see. So he also talks about the Paleo Diet. That's the first diet I tried. You could eat, and I lost about 25 pounds, I think, on it, and kept it off. You can eat, it's mostly proteins, but you are good, you are cutting out sugars and carbs, a lot of carbs. So he calls it LGN. You have to look good naked, right? That's what we want. Okay, the next guy that was on there was Sean Stevenson. He talked a lot about sleeping smarter. Code Red's the same way. They want you to get at least 8 hours sleep, and I don't know the last time I got that much. I sleep well though. I think because I'm eating right and I get up early and exercise, so I go to bed early. So through the week I might get 5-6 hours sleep, but on the weekend I really rest. I rest as long as I want to until I get up, and it's super good. So this guy talks about there's five fat storage areas. Man, I never knew that much about fat in my life. So he says it's subcutaneous fat, that's the fat below our skin. The visceral fat, that's around your organs and inside of your core. So I would assume it keeps everything protected. Maybe we don't want too much of it, but. And then intermuscular fat. Now he said there's 3 fats that are the white fat, and then there's what he calls a brown fat in our body. I didn't know how much fat had to do with everything. So the intermuscular fat provides fat to the muscles. And then 4 is body fat that burns energy. And he calls that brown fat, and it produces energy. And he said it's really dense. And then, he says, I didn't realize this either. He said 84% of fat that you expel, listen to this, I couldn't believe it, is through your lungs. So when we expel fat, it's through our breathing, our exhaling, that we release the fat out of our body. Who would have thought? I didn't know that. So he said 1/2 of that we expel is when we're sleeping. So that's why it's so important to get sleep and burn fat. It happens when you're sleeping through the night. And then 16%, let's see, that adds up to 100. He said we expel through fluids. And he said that is like, well, I don't have to explain what that is, right? Any kind of fluid. Okay, so let's see. Fat cells are storage containers. They're important for survival, and they store energy. Let's see. And so he said, fat's an amazing, I can't read what it must give messages. It produces hormones and is an organ. And I guess, there's different fat communities throughout your body, so you have them in different areas, and I think he was talking about hormones. So hormones, which I never realized until later on in life, are so freaking important, so important. And fat has a lot to do with them. So let's see. Trying trying to think. Oh, he says number 5 is a basal fat, and that can become brown fat, I guess. It's a storage for burning fat. And then he said he said coffee actually can be good for you if you don't do it in excess. It actually does help burn fat. Let's see. This I thought was super interesting. So back in the day, before we thought too much about it, I think it was around World War I. Was that about the 1920s or 30s? I can't remember. That's when the whole calorie counting started, because before that they really didn't count calories. And it was a doctor, let's see, her name was Lulu Hunt Peters. So she wrote a book on calories. And I guess at the time she was somewhat overweight, so she was saying she could eat 1,200 calories and all the time, and that was the whole premise of the book was, you know, if you stay under these calories, then you can always maintain your weight, or if you reduce them, then you're losing weight. And evidently it didn't work too well for her, but because I don't think she ever really, I guess she was overweight most of her life, but he said that was in World War I. She started that book, and that's when we started counting calories instead of just worrying about food. Let's see, he said hormones are messengers, and that there's 50 different hormones in our body. Let's see, and it's an energy exchange, cost calories to digest calories. So I thought that was pretty interesting. I'm trying to see, well, because I'm trying to burn the body fat that I still have on, right? And then I also did somewhat of a, good morning, Barbara, I see you on there. I still have, okay, so I'm taking supplements. My supplements are creatine, and I wanted to study them. I did this before, but I still don't know what they're doing for me. So in creatine, you take that, and I take creatine and BCAAs as a pre-workout, okay? So it increases muscle mass, strength in your strength performance exercises, protects against neurological diseases, and it's found naturally in muscle cells. But when you're lifting weights, then you need more of them, evidently. I'm learning this. Okay, it helps produce energy during heavy lifting. It helps you to gain muscle, increase your stores of phosphocreatine, stored energy in the cells, and then BCAA is the other one I take, a scoop of that. It's a little scoop. I would say it's about a tablespoon. It reduces fatigue during exercise, reduces muscle damage and soreness, promotes muscle building after exercise, and provides a source of energy. Supports immunity. I find those two, when I take them in the morning, I'm pretty up. So I'm having a good workout. I come home, I've got tons of energy. Maybe almost too much. I talk a lot then. L-Glutamine is the next one. I have to take that 3 times a day throughout the day in water, is what I take it in. It's sort of it doesn't taste the best. So it's an amino acid. It's got a role in intestinal health. It's a building blocks for protein, immune function, preserves protein stores in the body, reduces fatigue, and decreases muscle soreness during and after exercise. So it sounds like they're giving me these for a reason, right? Magnesium glucinate helps with that. So it reduces, and I didn't realize this, but I used to get a lot of migraines. I am not getting them anymore, and I wasn't sure if it was switching to the ketone diet because I'm allergic to gluten and things like that, or sugar, or what it is. But magnesium helps reduce migraines, anxiety, chronic pain, heart disease, diabetes. It gives your brain a calming effect, relieves anxiety, I said that, controls blood sugar. So I've been taking magnesium for a while. It also keeps you regulated. So I do 3 of those a day. I sleep great at night, so maybe that's helping. Vitamin K12 is good too. Vitamin K2 is good for bone health and cardiovascular health. The vitamin D3 is the other one I'm taking, and it's a sunshine vitamin. We don't have sunshine here. I'm out it in the spring and summer, but not enough. I was pretty low in vitamin D. So it strengthens bones and muscles, boosts immunity, increases mood. I hope good mood, not bad mood. It aids in weight loss, improves heart function, bones, immunity, mood, heart health, weight loss. Protein powder is the next one. I didn't get a lot on that yet. And then I get Real Carbs is the other one I take. That's my post drink work. And I've got to read up. I guess it's controversial. We do need a lot of protein. I went up from, I'm going to say I was doing around 20%, maybe 30 grams. I think I'm up around the 80s now, and my protein is increased and my fat's decreased. So I'm not sure. I'm going to read up a little more on that. And then B complex vitamins is the other one. So anyway, I'm going to do this. I'm going to show you my before shot. It's quite scary. Hopefully everything stays in place. But that way I have it before and after, right? Yes, it's scary. It is scary, but I'm going to do it. I don't know what I'm doing posing yet, but I'm just going to try. Let's see if I can get into you. So I think you have to have high heels. I think you pose like this, and then maybe like this, and then okay, I did it. Tag, you other ladies are it. So it's scary, but you know what? If it helps others and if it makes me want to go to competition, then it's all worth it. So there you go. My before shot, I'm 14% over in body fat, and I am 25 to 30 pounds over before competition weight. So I'll be working on that. I don't know. I'm gonna go in 2 weeks and have them take my body fat percentage again, and we'll either adjust my workouts, depending on if I've gained muscle for my new workouts. I don't know. It's all up in the air. We'll see. So there it is. I got that out of the way. I don't have to do it again until competition time. So it's very exciting. I hope someone else will do it with me. Let's see, Irene is doing it. She started a weightlifting class. She goes 6 days a week, she said, for about an hour a day. They have an instructor, so it's set up, and I started that way. I have been lifting weights and working out, well, I have most of my life, but after my husband died, it's been about 5 years. So I have been, but this has taken it to a new level, and so I'm pretty excited. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope this has helped someone. I sure hope so. I put myself out there. It's very vulnerable, very scary, but there it is. So I have to get on with my day. I haven't eaten, or one of my favorite things to eat, by the way, on this plan is you put a half a cup of oatmeal, cook it. I cook it first, I pre-cook it. And let's see, 3 egg whites, 1 egg, and then I put some onions and peppers in, salt and pepper, things like that. That's my favorite, and it fills me up. It keeps me going for 2-3 hours. So, okay. Everyone have a super day. I've got a lot going on, so I'll be seeing you tomorrow again. I'm on, this will be video number 97, I think. So I only have a few left. All right, love you all. Bye.